Hey, what's up everyone? It's Alex here, and today I have a very special video for you. I'm going to show you the top 15 most anticipated games coming in 2024. You know, 2024 is already off to a great start, but it's going to get even better as the year goes on. And you know what else is going to get better? The release of some of the most awesome games ever. There are so many games coming out this year from all kinds of genres and platforms. Some of them are sequels to beloved classics, some of them are brand new, and some of them are just plain weird. But they all have one thing in common: they look freaking awesome. So without further ado, let's get into the countdown. These are the games that I can't wait to play, and I'm sure you'll feel the same way after watching this video. Number 15. Unknown 9 Awakening. A supernatural action-adventure game where you play as Haruna, a girl who can access a hidden dimension. You will use your powers to explore, fight, and manipulate your surroundings while uncovering a dark conspiracy. Unknown 9 Awakening will mess with your mind. Number 14. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. The sequel to the cult classic survival horror game. You will return to the Zone, the radioactive wasteland around the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. You will scavenge for resources, craft weapons, and fight against anomalies, mutants, and factions. You will also experience a non-linear story with multiple endings. Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl will test your nerves. Number 13. Vampire the Masquerade: Bloodlines 2. The sequel to the cult classic RPG. Bloodlines 2 is set in modern-day Seattle, where you will play as a newly embraced vampire who has to navigate the complex and dangerous society of the undead. You will choose one of several vampire clans, each with their own abilities and agendas. You will also interact with a variety of characters, both mortal and immortal, and influence the fate of the city and its people. You will also feed on the blood of your prey, but be careful not to break the masquerade, the code of secrecy that protects the vampires from the humans. Bloodlines 2 will let you live out your vampire fantasies. Number 12. Blight Survival. A 4-player co-op horror roguelite game. It's set in a no man's land between two states at war, where you will have to scavenge for resources, craft weapons and items, and fight against both men and monsters. You will also have to deal with the Blight, a new strain of plague that raises the dead and turns them into ravaged creatures. You will also have to face the Coriolis storms, which alter the landscape and uncover new opportunities and dangers. Blight Survival will require teamwork and strategy. Number 11. Frostpunk 2. The sequel to the critically acclaimed survival city builder game. Frostpunk 2 is set 30 years after the events of the first game, where you will be in charge of a new city, where you will have to face new challenges and make new decisions. You will also have to deal with the consequences of the petroleum industry, which offers a new source of power, but also a new source of conflict. You will also have to balance the needs of your people, the demands of the factions, and the threats of the environment. This game will test your leadership and morality. Number 10. Silent Breath. Silent Breath will put you in the shoes of a journalist who investigates a mysterious cult in a remote town. You will have to use your camera, your flashlight, and your wits to uncover the truth, while avoiding the cult members and their twisted rituals. You will also have to deal with the Silent Breath, a supernatural phenomenon that affects your perception and sanity. Silent Breath will make you scream and sweat. Number 9. Ark 2. The sequel to the hugely popular survival game. Ark 2 will put you in a prehistoric world where you will have to survive and thrive among dinosaurs and other creatures. You will tame, ride, and breed them, as well as craft and build your own base and weapons. You will also experience a new story mode featuring Vin Diesel as the main character, and a new multiplayer mode where you will have to cooperate or compete with other players. Ark 2 will let you live out your Jurassic fantasies. Number 8. Once Human. Step into a future where society has crumbled and survival is the currency of the new world. Once Human offers an expansive open-world experience where players must navigate the remnants of civilization, harnessing both their human ingenuity and advanced cybernetic enhancements. The game promises a rich narrative where every decision impacts not only your fate, but also the fate of those around you in a society striving to rebuild. Number 7. Unrecord. Unrecord delivers a unique twist on the first-person shooter genre, placing you in the role of a tactical police officer whose story unfolds through the objective lens of a body camera. The game is a blend of action and investigation, where your choices in dialogue and strategy lead to different outcomes, reflecting the complex nature of law enforcement and the weight of responsibility that comes with it. Number 6. The First Descendant. In The First Descendant, you are called upon to embody the legacy of the gods, wielding powers that shape the world around you. The game combines the thrill of third-person combat with the depth of RPG mechanics, set against a backdrop of a world in turmoil. As the First Descendant, your actions will either bridge the gap between the divine and the mortal or lead to their ultimate confrontation. Number 5. Ashfall. Ashfall casts you as a survivor in a world blanketed by the aftermath of catastrophe. The game challenges you to find a new way to live amid the ruins, where scavenging for resources and crafting are as vital as forging alliances. With a focus on narrative, your emotional journey is as crucial as your physical survival, making for a deeply personal gaming experience. Number 4. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Step back into the 18th century with Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn, where you take on the role of a skilled flintlock pistol expert. The game immerses you in a historical siege, blending action-packed combat with strategic elements that influence the course of the conflict. Your decisions carry weight, affecting not just the outcome of the battle, but also the morale and political landscape of the era. Number 3. Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade is a serene and engaging game that invites you to create your own slice of paradise. As you build your home, garden, and village, you'll interact with a variety of characters and engage in activities that reflect the changing seasons. The game emphasizes creativity and community, offering a peaceful retreat from the fast-paced world. Number 2. Out of Action. Prepare for a wild ride with Out of Action, where each level is a new, physics-based challenge filled with humor and chaos. The game's scenarios range from the ridiculous to the sublime, demanding both cooperation and competitive spirit. It's a game that promises laughs, thrills, and a test of your problem-solving skills in the most unexpected situations. And number 1, Black Myth: Wukong. A new game from Game Science, Black Myth: Wukong will put you in a fantasy world, where you will play as Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, a legendary figure from Chinese mythology and literature. You will use your martial arts, your magic, and your transformations to fight against gods, demons, and humans. You will also experience a stunning and epic story with breathtaking graphics, animations, and sound effects. What a year for gaming! I have just shown you the top 15 most anticipated games of 2024, and I can't wait to get my hands on them. From epic adventures and thrilling shooters to immersive simulations and creative puzzles, there is something for everyone in this list. Which games are you most hyped about? Which ones do you think will surprise us or disappoint us? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please show me some love by hitting the like button, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to my channel for more awesome gaming content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming.